was good. Oh no, not another one of these days. Hello, hello. This is one of those quiet days. I don't know why this happens. I don't know why this happens. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry I missed the music stream yesterday. I got home from all that cold outside. Sorry I missed the music stream yesterday. I got home from all that cold outside. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I don't have the energy for this tonight. I tried to do a little bit earlier. It came out good. It was okay. I'll try to make up stream maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. I don't know. I'll try to do a little makeup music stream. But yeah, we're on day 6, loops. So let's get started and get going. I feel weird as usual. But we're here. We're gonna make it through. Look at my system sound is down. I don't know why this is happening. Oh yeah. I just ate and I'm feeling heavy as fudge. Sorry, I'm checking out the coding for all page right quick. was a nice, easy read. I almost created an infinite loop just now. I thought since I was starting from 10, I had to put it as the first initial value. Let's try again. Ah! Oof! Okay. Ooh, that was close. It just kept going down. Like, what the fuck? I'm noticing that. I'm trying to express that in an if statement. That if the number, sorry, I gotta turn this down. The echo be messing me up. But if the number is only divisible by itself and 1, console.log that number. But I'm having trouble expressing that as an expression. uh, I tried if I divided by I divided by I equals 1. Maybe I should put this in brackets. And if I divided by I equals 1. I thought that was the expression, but it's just logging all the numbers. It's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I know 1 isn't a prime number because it only has one divisor, and it's just giving me all the numbers minus 0. It is messing with my head. I don't get that, what you just said. 1 divided by 1 equals 1 point. Do I have to parse integer stuff? Is that what you're telling me? Or absolute? I'm sorry, math.absolute? No, or math.ceiling? Right, because you're showing me fractions, which is JavaScript's problems, right? It has problems handling floating point numbers. I mean, fractions, I guess I could call them. That seems better. Okay, so 1 divided by 1 equals 1. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. N divided by n will always equal 1. Right, which is what a prime number is, right? Any number that can only be divided by 1 or itself. Or... Oh, okay, I see what you're telling me. That's why it's showing me. Oh, that is true. That is true. So, yeah. But I thought that was the point of the and instead of using the and instead of the or operator. That if both conditions have to be met. So it has to be divisible by itself and equal 1. And oh, I wrote I divided by I again. I am sorry. I divided by 1. Now it's only giving me 1. Right, because of the and. Right, so only 1 divided by 1 will be equals to 1. Or I divided by 1 is equal to I? Is that what I meant to say? It's just printing everything over again. So what am I... Like when I said I divided by 1, it only gave me 1 because that's the only thing that fulfills that condition. So I'm guessing the problem is in my condition. My condition is all. I just don't know what it is. Any number that can only be divided evenly by itself and only by 1. So let's say 2 can divided by 2 is 1, and 2 divided by 1 is 2. 0 divided by 1 is 0. 0 divided by 0 is 0. So 0 doesn't show. Okay, that makes sense. 4 divided by 4 can be divided by numbers, so it's not. How about I remainder 2 is I remainder 1. It's not equal to 1. No. That is not it. I remainder. Well, that would just give me odd numbers if I said I remainder 2 is. Oh, it's actually giving me all the. Yeah, it's only giving me even numbers. I'm sorry. It's not equal to 1, right? Because it's equal to. It actually should be 1, right? 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Alright. No, that's not how to say it. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I get the definition of prime numbers right. So a prime number is a positive integer greater than 1 that has no positive divisor other than 1 and itself in simpler terms. A prime number can only be divided evenly without a remainder by 1 and itself. Okay. How about I remainder 1 equals I? Oh my god. Oh shit, I just deleted my whole statement. Come on, think. I don't remember there being a math.prime, so I know that's not it. Let's ask ChatGPT. What would I do without ChatGPT? Oh, okay. So this is what ChatGPT did. GPT did. So first, it declared is prime variable equals true. Okay. Well, it did 2 things. I'm just abbreviating. See if I can get it in this one loop. And then it says if I remainder 2, I think. Oh, okay, no, that's what the outer loop. If I remainder I. Okay, so I needed 2 loops. One to iterate through numbers. So let's do this over. Okay. So for let number equals 0. I'm just curious. Number less than or equal to 100. There's a dot, there's a sort function, and I don't know why I felt the need to sort. I is less than number, right, number, then number plus plus. Console.log number. All right, we got the thing for 100. So after we did that, we declared an isPrime variable. Let isPrime equals true. And we had another loop that's let I equals 0, I less than or equal to math dot sort number I plus plus. So I'm just making sure I understand what I'm saying. I is less than I plus plus. Then if number remainder I equals 0. So I guess if the number divided by I, well, let's console.log I first. I want to know what I is. So console, what's wrong? I'm guessing because I'm doing it in the console. Math dot the square root, not the sort. Smart cat. Math dot square root of number. I'm getting a number from 0 to 10. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So okay, I is 0 to 10 now for some odd reason. But it says if I remainder, I'm sorry, num remainder I equals 0, then is prime equal false. Let's see if I got that right. And then it broke out of the function. After breaking out of the function, I mean the loop, I said function, and it said console all right, just be careful because Nightbot might moderate you and delete it. I mean, I'll still be able to see it. I'll just click it through, but we've had trouble putting code in chat. But yes, I will take the suggestion. Oh, holy shit. Well, let I equals 0, I less than or equal to 100, I plus plus. If I remainder 2 not equal to 0, and I remainder 3 not equal to 0, and I remainder 5, console.log. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see if I got this right. Then I'll try your solution. If num remainder I equals 0 is prime is false. All right, there was a function. If is prime. All right, there was another one. I'm coming. I'm gonna try your. All right, I forgot that. If is prime. Console.log number. Nope, something is still wrong. If number. Oh, I wrote mom. I'm thinking about my mom. Okay, so I didn't do that correctly. I'm just gonna copy the code and paste it, Control C, then I'll try your code. But let's see this. Control V. This is what ChatGPT did, and then Control S. Okay. 2, 3, 5. Okay. So let number equals 2. Number less than or equals to 100. Number plus plus. Let is prime equals true. but let I equal 2, I less than math the square root of number. Okay. So I know that works, and I was the one who couldn't do that, couldn't execute that properly. All right. So for let I equals 0, I less than or equals to 100, I plus plus. Now in the loop we have a if I remainder 2 not equal 0. Is there a reason you use just the numbers you use? Is there like the reasoning behind using just those numbers? I remainder 3 not equals 0, and I remainder 5 not equal 0, I and I remainder 7 and 9. I remainder 7 not equal 0. I and I remainder 9 not equal 0. So So remove that? Is that what you're telling me? It's including 1 for some odd reason. Okay. This is odd. It's not displaying a 1 between 1 and... Well, it's not supposed to display 1 because 1 isn't a prime number, right? I guess that's why they started... ChatGPT starts at 2. Because I guess we know 1 is not a prime number. I might have want to write the code wrong. It's coming up 7, 11, 13, which are prime numbers. Let's see if I can get... Well, I can't display them side by side. Okay, I should probably use the custom console I was given. I'm too lazy to try to figure it out. Yeah, it's missing 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, and 5. Yeah, I was trying to figure if I could write that. I didn't even think about the whole square root thing. That you are right. I did not even think to do any of that. I was gonna just reason the way you did. Like, how do I tell JavaScript that the number should only be divisible by itself and 1? I just can't think of a way to express that mathematically. Thank you so much. I appreciate the help. I'm gonna be here fighting with JavaScript. It just won't, this horse won't let me ride it, but I'm just going to push through. Well, it's not a JavaScript problem in this case, it's a mathematics problem. All right. Well, we got it working thanks to ChatGPT. But yeah, I couldn't do this in real life if I needed to. I really need to brush up on my math. I can't think of a way to tell it that. Well, I got the loop. I got the essence of loops of the for loop. Use for loop and print all the sum of all the numbers. Okay, so let's sum equals 0. This is one I can do. For let I equals 0, I less than or equals to 100, I plus plus. Console.log. Just to make sure I have the loop right. Okay, the loop works. And sum plus equals I, and then console.log sum. What is wrong? So 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 6 is 9. Well, 4 plus 6 is 9. I'm sorry, 4 plus 6 is 10. Ooh. Okay, let's try this again. All right, we're adding the numbers, not... So, okay, 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. 21 plus 7 is 28. Okay. All the way down to 5,050. Cool. This is just level 1 stuff I'm struggling. The sum of all numbers from 0 to 100 is 50, 50, right? I got that right. Use for loop to iterate from 0 to 100 and sum of all the numbers. Okay, let's sum equals 0 for I, for let I equals to 0, I less than or equals to 100, I plus plus. If I remainder 2 equals 0, console the sum plus or equals to I, then console.log sum. I got 2550 instead of 25. Okay, no, yeah, that's right. The sum of all evens from 0 to 100 is 2550. Okay. And then can I say if I remainder 2 not equals 0, sum plus or equals to I, console.log sum. 49.50. So I did something. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. It seems to be all the odd numbers. Yeah, we finally made it to looping. You missed the fun from the previous exercise. It was freaking awesome. Alright. Why is my value wrong? And the sum of all odds from 0 to 100 is 2500, which makes a whole lot of sense. If I remainder 2 not equals to 0, so when I log that, so getting a weird ass number. Maybe I need to else if it. I'm still getting 40. I thought that was you earlier and you had just changed your screen name. But I just realized that the person wasn't a moderator and it will still have your mod badge if you just change your name. I just realized that. Okay, so my else if is not correct. Maybe I have the wrong idea about how to express an odd. If I remainder not equals to 0. Oh, I got the welcome back to the land of the living. Okay, now it's correct. 2500. So I can else if it. I mean I can else if. Use for loop to iterate from 0 to 100 and print the sum of all evens and the sum of all odds. Print sum of evens and sum of odds is array. Okay. If it's not equals to, so anyways. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna try the else if again. Else if I remainder 2 equals 0. Why is it giving me what's wrong here? Oh. 2 equals 0. Sum plus equals else console.log array an array of sum. That's it. So let's even sum equals even sum equals even sum would be I remainder 2 I remainder 2 equal so the log even that doesn't have a percentage. I just figured I had to use that. I just figured that out. I thought I could fit it all into the if else statement. Even sum when any number divisible by 2. Even sum equals I divided by should I say if I remainder 2 equals 0, even sum return even sum wait no okay I have to fix even sum equals an empty array. Then sum plus equal to I. So then even sum dot push sum console.log equals. All right, then I created another one, odd sum. Equals an empty array. If I remainder 2 not equals 0, sum plus I, odd sum dot push sum console dot log I'm doing something wrong. I think I shouldn't be declaring the variables in the loop, right? That's why it's doing that to me. So, okay. Let's say let's even sum equals an empty array. Let's odd sum equals an empty array. Okay. And then if I remainder 2 I remainder 2 equals 0. So sum plus I. Also the 2550, that is correct. So sum even sum dot push I dot length I dot length minus. Yeah, this is my stuff. Console.log even sum. This is my original music. Hey, what the fuck? Oh, alright, because I'm doing it in the loop. I'm silly. I keep forgetting I have to do stuff outside of the loop. I see brackets, I just put stuff in the bracket. Alright, also the log. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify. Fruity Loops, I'm an FL guy. No, it's still looping. Why is it still looping? And it's looping a lot. Okay, don't console that. Because I just want the final result. I don't want the whole. Oh, okay, right. Okay. So, okay. That's nice. Just log in the. I'm pushing the wrong thing. Billy, that. So. Still, all right, is that still in? Yeah, that is still in the folder. Silly bit. I forgot that there were 2 brackets. Console.log. So, are you a musician yourself? No, I'm still getting the whole array of the values. I just want the last. Yeah, it is fun. I got lucky earlier last year. I've been making beats on Fruity Loops since the pandemic, but I got lucky last year. I won the signature edition from Larry O's podcast. He gave me the signature edition because the competition was for producer, but I had the producer edition. So I was like, can I get that next tier up? And I think he gave me the all plugins edition. But whatever he gave me, I haven't had a problem using any of the plugins since. So I've been like going hard. I've been throwing gross speed on everything. I always wanted to try gross speed, but I never got to try it because I heard so much about it. But yeah. Yeah, they've improved because I remember like I actually got the DAW. I heard about the DAW from my brother, he was the rapper, so he was the one who made beats and rapped over them. I used I don't know if you remember this one. I forgot. It was an Adobe. I play guitar, so I used some Adobe. I forgot what it's called, but the username for the crack was a Peter Quist guard or something like that. I was Peter Quist guard for a year there. I forget the name of the DAW, but it was just basically for recording. It was by, I think it was Adobe bought it and they changed the name or something like that. Well, yeah, so that's what I used. I used Adobe, the recording software, and I would just record myself playing. It never occurred to me to make beats. But after a while, the better he got at it, the more I was like, okay, maybe I should try this making beats thing. So I started making beats too. Okay, so record sound is not enough. What if I say console.log? I'm getting better. I sucked until I discovered that in the mix. As soon as it really gave me the workflow, like how to work the damn, work the damn DAW. And I haven't looked back ever since. So no, I can't do that. What am I doing wrong? I know when I console.log even some, I get the array, I get the value I want, but it's looping it. I don't want it to loop. Oh, I'm still in the for loop. Why do I keep forgetting? I'm confusing the if and the for loop for some odd reason. Console.log. Okay, I get one flipping error. Okay, now how about if I say even sum at index 0? Okay, it gives me 0, index 10, 110. Alright, even sum at even sum dot left minus 1. Okay. Sheesh. Alright, so we got that. And then if else if I remainder 2 not equal not equal yeah, that's together 0 sum plus equal odd sum equals odd sum dot push sum. Then now I say well, you don't like the way it looks? It looks messy or it's too long for you? I know you're the master of the one-liners. Console.log odd sum. Well, you have an easier way to do this? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh my god, it's happening again. So it's not giving me the right idea. I mean the right answer. Because it's supposed to be 2500. We're way past 2500. Okay, what if I just made this an if statement? Wait. Hold on. Can I just do this? What am I doing? Can I just else it? Else sum equals no, it's still going overboard. What am I doing wrong? Right. But it's only supposed to increment, it's only supposed to add. Right, and what I'm telling it in the equation is if it's an even number, add it, and then push it into the sum array. It works for the even numbers, but when I try to tack it on to tack on an else statement, it goes all wonky on me. It's almost like it doesn't want me to do it that way. It's even sum. Like the even sum is correct, 2450. Are you suggesting that I write a whole other new for loop? Right, so I gotta add, do a whole other loop, another loop. So for let I equals 0, I less than or equals to 100. I always think I could do everything in one. I always think that's the challenge, to do it all in one loop. Okay, so not two loops, right? So does that mean I have to write another if statement then? Or is it trying to tell me that I remainder 2 not being 0 isn't necessarily an indicator of an odd number? Because I just assumed there's a toggle thing going on there too, that if it's not even, then it must be odd. Is that what I'm wrong about? And it's I remainder something else? That might be it, right? That might be what I'm wrong about. I'm reading it, but I don't think I get it. I'm reading what you're saying, but it's not sinking in. So that's what I think I'm doing here, right? But I know it's not. But it feels like that's what I'm doing. Two arrays. You do two values. So let's say even sum. So even sum equals sum. And then else if I remainder. So don't use a sum. How the hell do I add things in an array if I don't sum them to something? Oh, I see your point. So even sum plus equals I, else if, well, that's console, quick check or something. I'm just checking something real quick. I'll try what you said. Check this. That doesn't work anymore because I'm pushing it on like it's no, that doesn't work either. What did I mess up? Oh, okay. So, okay, I see what you're saying. So it will start at 0 no matter what. I don't need the I equals 0. I'm just so used to seeing it like that, I can't see it any other way. Now even some is going wonky. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I need a value for even sums. And I'll take this. Okay, I have two variables, one for the sum of the odd numbers, one for the sum of the even numbers. I'm gonna iterate from the 0 to 100. All right, then console.log. Okay, okay, I see your point. Let even sum equals 0. Oh, oh. All right, console.log. I got 100. All right. Now, if I remainder 2 equals 0, even sum plus equals I. Oh, right, that is way cleaner. Console.log even sum. Let's see what happens. 2550. Cool. All right. Else if I remainder 2 not equals 0, odd sum equals I. Console.log odd sum. Oh my god, thank you so much. Woo! All right. All right, because it is a toggle kind of situation. If it's not even, then it's odd. So then I create a new array. Let new array equals new array dot push even right. So the result would be the at the final index, right? So even sum, that was what I was checking on. Dot length. No, because it's not an it is an array, right? Even dot length. Wait, no, even even sum dot length Can I push two things into an array? Odd sum the index odd sum dot length minus 1. Right. Console dot log new. Control X, Control V, Control S. What am I doing? All right, I'll try the two push methods. New dot push. Dot push. What the hell? What the fudge? What am I doing? Alright, because I haven't declared it. Ooh, I'm so confused. Alright. New array dot push even sum. Oh, okay. I was still thinking about being in the loop, and I didn't realize it would just return the final sum. Okay. And then new array dot push odd sum. Okay. Yeesh. So I thought every time I wanted to add numbers, I had to declare a whole new sum thing and then use the sum. H equals Hong Kong. What is this, good friend? Okay, right, you wrote it. Let odds equal 0, evens equal 0. Let I equal 0, blah, blah, blah. I less than remainder 2 equals 0, evens plus I, or else odds plus I. Console.log odds and the function and parameter n, let odds equal 0, equals 0, for let I equal 0, I less than. All right, if any number n, and then write function 100, and then it does the okay, check them. You still have your one-line man title. You still the king of the one-liners. You still have your title. Don't worry, I'll get there. That looks so neat and clean. Just looks so pretty. I can't wait till I can write. Right, but the solution, like not using an if else statement. I mean, I guess a ternary operator is still an if else statement, but in one line. Ugh. I already complimented you. Stop bad mouthing my code. It looks pretty too. I got to use all the colors. You see all the blues and the purples? Mhm. Right, right. You know what tripped me up already is the variables. The declaring the variables got me. I thought I had to it has to be sum. It has to be sum equals 0 to start. And then I would then have to push the sum into the array. And then I started logging stuff in the for loop, so everything just showed me every single step. It showed it in a recursive manner, which threw me off because then I thought the value itself, the variable was an array, not realizing that the loop was just looping and it was showing me the result at each step of the loop. And the final answer would be the final index, which would be the sum of all the things. But yeah, you know what time it is. I have to go slay some aliens on another planet to make me feel better about this bomb. But I learned enough. I learned something today. And we got all through almost level 1. Did we get through level 1? Yeah, we have a few more exercises to go. A few more exercises to go, and then we'll be at. We got 3 more exercises, then we'll be at level 2. Then level 3 is usually one question, the one very difficult questions. I already forgot those methods. This one's gonna be interesting. I don't remember what method does this. Oh, a regex, right? I could just use a regex. But yeah, let me go get the game ready, then we'll play. Hopefully, I can do that. I'm so visual about everything that I can't. I'm just stuck in the text editor. I can't do anything in my head. I am not good at visualizing stuff. It has to be real and in front of me. Like I suck at visualizing stuff. Visualization is not my strong suit. Not my strong. I'm so literal, so very real world. I think that's why this stuff is so difficult because I mean that's why Java the scripting is hard and the like HTML and the CSS stuff is so easy because you know HTML and CSS you see it like you do it like okay that doesn't look right I need to fix that and you can just work through fixing it. JavaScript is still the same but it requires a bit more visualization. Hopefully it does, man. Hopefully. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna just keep working at it. I'll just keep pushing and pushing and pushing until something comes loose. But yeah, I'll go get the game ready. I'll be back. See you next time. Keep coding. Be right back.